I'm gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie. Let's go lie. I'm gonna lie. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to SisQo Live, where music is alive. You can catch us when you want, or you can watch it over there, or whatever. My name is Rax. Yeah, Rax, like racks on racks on racks. Raccoons Lives Matter, because I hear you guys talking about Black Lives Matter. Well, Rax Lives Matter. We got Black over there, Smoke over there, and we got DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos. And now I'm gonna bring the guy in that does the hosting. But before I do that, I gotta say something. Listen, it's mask season, okay? All right. It's mask season, and I was just minding my own business, eating out of somebody's trash, and I hear somebody talking about eating raccoon mask, all right? Okay? All right? Quit talking about eating mask, all right? You wear the mask. I've been wearing this mask my whole life, all right? All right? And now it's in fashion, and you guys want to talk about eating mask, all right? One more person says something about eating some raccoon mask, and I'm going to rax that ass like the government. All right? Okay. I'm going to bring on the host now. So don't make me come back. It's racks on racks on racks. Rax the raccoon. Quit talking about eating raccoon's mask. It's mask season. All right. Oh, wait. It's this way. Bye. All right. I don't know what that was about.
I got so many questions.
I do too, man.
I got so many.
What's up? Welcome to SisQo Live, where music is alive. You can catch us when you want it. You can catch us when it's live. I'm your host, SisQo. And with me, as always, my co-host, Smoke Black, and DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you the cure for quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. We got a great show for y'all today. My man was just on his show last week. Mr. Charlie Mack is in the building. Will Smith, security guard. It's a great show. We also got the smoking section. We got the blackout. And we got that 5 on it mix. It's all happening right here. SisQo Live.
This is SisQo Live. Are you ready? Ready? Let's go.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. You can catch us when you want. You can catch us when it's live. I'm your host, SisQo. And with me, as always, Smoke Black. My co-host, DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, letting you know what to do, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues. That was a little bit of Player right there. That we went to on a musical break. But like I said, we got a great show for y'all today. We got my friend, entrepreneur, security for Will Smith. You may remember him from the opening of the Will Smith's Fresh Prince, when he said, on the playground when I spend most of my days, and dude threw the basketball and the dude got up and was on like this. I had a video, but there we go. There it is.
He's still getting off for that. That's what I'm talking about. He's still
the biggest one that stood up. That's Mr. Charlie Mack himself, Will Smith's bodyguard. Will Smith even had a song about Charlie. I think it was a couple songs about Charlie. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, I was just on the show last week, Mr. Charlie Mack.
Yeah. What's happening?
What's going on, man? You had your documents over there?
Yeah, I have some documents, man. I'm embarking on some things.
Man, you're always working on something, man. It's great to see you. Do you still handle Will's security?
No.
Speaking of Will Smith, man, we had an entanglement that happened.
Yeah.
With me and you on your show. You got me.
Yeah.
See, you thought I was gonna go somewhere else with that. No,
Yeah.
we had an entanglement. I always tell people to
Mhm.
please use your emotion over intellect. But when I
Right.
was on your show the other day, you had asked me something about Drew Hill, and man, my response was
It struck
extremely.
an emotion. It struck an emotion.
It was extremely emotional, and
Mhm.
I don't know if I said anything to offend anybody.
You didn't. You
Um,
didn't.
okay, good. I want people to
You
know
didn't.
that I still love Drew Hill. We are broadcasting right off of the group's page right here, Drew Hill. Still
Yeah.
got love for my brothers, and I'm willing to talk whenever they are, anytime, any day.
I would say to you that one can only live their truth, right?
Mhm.
And what they say about truth, right? Two parts. Truth will set you free and the truth hurts, right? So I'm saying the only thing you could do is be honest and be to your accountability of what it is. Everybody has their own perspective. That's what life is about, perspective. That's it. It's really what it is. Everybody's gonna have a different take on it. I don't care who you are, your brothers and sisters, your mother, father, aunts, and uncle. They're gonna have their perspective where they sit at. That's what it was for them.
Man, well, I appreciate that, man, and thank you, because clearly I must have been holding that in. So I think that
I'm
was
here.
a
I'm your big brother. I'm your big brother. Big brother's supposed
yeah,
to take care of
just
you, make sure
man,
you're good.
it was a lesson.
Yeah.
It
But
was
yeah,
a
I haven't
lesson
been
well
doing
learned.
security for some time now.
Yeah,
Just so you
because you
know.
was there. You were there. Now I know you guys. Can you please explain to the people that's watching or listening
Mhm.
who you are?
Who I am. First and foremost, I am a servant of the Creator, of God. That's the first thing.
Amen.
Servant and slave. That's what's the most important. Everything else is kind of like, like I always tell people, some things you do is not some things you are. I'm a servant for the Creator, for God. That's just what it is. That's what I do. So Charlie Mack is who I am, and I come from Southwest Philadelphia and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Me and Jeff went to school together. Will didn't hire me. Jeff hired me. Me and Jeff
Oh, I
went to
didn't
high
know
school
that.
together. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. So when we first did the first album, the second full album, which was He's the DJ, I'm the rapper. We all went to London for the first time together. That was in 1987. So me and Will happened to be roommates. The first time we spent time with each other, we were in a room with each other for 30 days. And of
Oh,
course,
gracious.
that's where my love and my affinity came for him, being just them saying roommates with him for 30 days, recording the biggest album. Just them saying they kind of launched them, brand new funk and Parents Don't Understand, and Charlie Mack First Out the Limo. They made a record about
Yeah,
me
man.
in that one. So that happened in that space and time, Piccadilly Circus, and in London. You know what I mean? And so from there, went on to sell 3+ million records. First award to a Grammy award to a rapper went to them. American Music Award and Grammy went to Jay Jeff and Fresh Prince. And so I got the opportunity to go see the world in a very, very intimate way with two of the awesome guys on the planet. I'm saying it took me from the hoods in Southwest Philadelphia, where I was a street pharmaceutical agent for quite some time, from the age of 11.
That's right.
From the age of 11 to 21. You know what I mean? And they pretty much they got me at a time when I had been the authority of Philadelphia and the federal government. They wanted to have an intimate conversation with me, and they wanted to have it in the tune of 2 or 3 conversations. They had 2 of them with me. If they got a third one with me, it'd have been really problematic. So when Jeff hired me, it was perfect timing. I needed it. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really want to talk to the federal government about the conversation they wanted to talk about. So them offering me the opportunity to go on the road with them was impeccably timed. You know what I mean? And I appreciate them. They changed the whole trajectory of my life. And I went on to do some amazing things. I discovered, well, actually, I'm the one that actually introduced Will to Benny Medina to give him the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I also discovered Boys II Men. I also discovered Meek Mill. I also managed and discovered Hakeem Lyons, which is
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm just not the security guy. You know what I mean? I do so much more. And then, of course, yes, I'm saying I am a philanthropist. I'm a community activist, and I've been doing that since 1990. So I've done some remarkable things in my life. You know what I mean? In addition to working with Will Smith and him in the capacity of security. My second tenure with Will, I was his executive assistant. So from 97 up to the point that I made my departure, coming back to Philadelphia, I was his executive assistant. By the time you met me, I was Will's executive assistant. But I was just a big guy, so I could dual task. I felt like, don't get a check with somebody. Give all the checks to me. I can handle it all. Give them to me. So that's pretty much kind of like a capsule. I have a book coming out called Charlie Mack. No, Who is Charlie Mack? And it really, really kind of like it's from 1972 to 2018. And people always say the running joke on Martin was what the Tommy do? Because people are like, I see you here, I see you here, I see you there. What is it that you do? Because you do so much what you do.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, you know, I'm a slave for God. That's the first. That's the most important. That's the most important responsibility that He bestowed on my shoulders, and I take it humbly, and I deal with it that way. You know what I mean? And so, you know, again, you know, through all that, I've had some amazing times, and I've created some amazing opportunities for some Black young men from the city of Philadelphia to be able to secure their family. You know, I've been able to have my hand on that quite a few times.
That's what's up, man. Hey, can we want to ask you like 2 more questions before you leave? We're gonna take a quick musical break. When we get back, more with Charlie Mack right here on SisQo Live.
You hear that? Now that's real singing.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. You can catch us when you want to. You can catch us live. I'm your host, SisQo. The Dragon. As always, my co-host Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Leo on the ones and twos, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. We're here with the legendary Charlie Mack. That was Tamia before we quick. Woo! Tamia and what you got?
SisQo, you gotta say the beautiful Tamia.
Yo, Charlie, I wanted to just quickly touch on when we first met. I don't know if it was the first time we met, but the longest amount of time we had ended up spending together was when we were fortunate enough to work with Will on the Wild Wild West. And I'm always telling this story about how it was 4 of us in the beginning of the video, how it was 3 of us at the end of the video. And during that time, the only other person that was there was Impeccable and you.
Right.
So you can actually corroborate that story.
Absolutely.
When we were on the set in Wild Wild West and Woody had left. So I was just curious if you could please share with the audience your side, like what it looked like from where you were standing when that scenario happened. Because people, you know, when they come in, they see Drew Hill, they see his different members. And I tell people all the time, like, dude, we've been switching members since the beginning of our career. Right.
Well, I would say this, that from our standpoint, from the Will Smith standpoint, Will's one of them people. Showbiz 101 is what the show must go on, right? So he's not one that I'm saying to get like a deer caught in headlights. He's going to actually tighten up, and we're used to that muscle, conditioned to that muscle, because in this business, I'm saying a lot goes on. Unfortunately, it was shown yesterday, I'm saying, in the video, because of course it started over 4. By the time we ended it, it was 3. But the reality of it is that for him, it's like, okay, are the elements here that we need to do what we need to do? Okay, SisQo's here. Okay, all right, let's tighten it up and let's get to moving. Period. So it was without flaw. I mean, it felt, you know, really uncomfortable in a way of just, you know, the politics of what's going on inside your camp. But the reality of Will's a professional, we're professionals, and we're going to keep it moving, keep it tight, keep it right. And guess what? It came off. I mean, the way it's supposed to come off. The record was huge. It got nominated for, you know, for some amazing MTV award that I tried to prep you to come down and win and go on stage. But I owe you an apology. Go ahead. I owe you an apology because my arrogance had me believing that we were going to win the award. And so I was like, SisQo, get down to the edge of the row. So when they call, you know, us to win, you know, you'll be in the edge so you can run up stage. And then they gave it to Madonna because they had to bring Madonna to the show. So they gave the award. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When I tell you, you put your foot square in that song, in that performance, in that video, listen to me. I would tell you right now that I don't know many that actually leave it on the dance floor. You ain't trying to go in the dressing room with nothing. Period. Right. Other than your dragon chain. Everything else they can have.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I ended up giving that to Will too. I remember I was saying it on your show on YouTube on Instagram the other day when I was on your show that I had after the video and after the success of the song, when the song started to take off and started to go up the charts, I was invited over to Will's house. And when I was over there with him. I believe I held Jaden when he was like still a baby or something.
Yeah, he was because he actually, you know, Jaden was born. Jada was pregnant. Y'all came to the pre-wedding dinner the night before Will and Jada got married, and Jada was pregnant with Jaden at that point. She was pregnant with him at the wedding. She was pregnant with him. So Charlie, you were there,
I got a good question, man, because you spoke earlier about leaving a successful position with Will Smith to go back home.
Yes.
Your thinking on that was you wanted to be the conduit, you wanted to be the ladder for your city. You know what I'm saying? For
absolutely.
for what's going on in Philly, man. So to leave something lucrative like that, it had to be something that touched you on a emotional, you know what I'm saying, a spiritual level. Could you just, you know what I'm saying, talk to that point a little bit?
Well, I mean, I would say 99.9% of my life is spiritual, right? And I believe from what you've taken, you have to give back, right? And so Will is so huge that it was like autopilot, right? But I didn't feel like I was being used in the best ability that the Creator put on my spirit. So I wasn't living in my purpose. I did what I needed to do for Will at that point, but I wasn't living in my full purpose. And so and then in addition to even me being a father, I have 6 biological children and 4 bonus kids. And so my daughters were young; they were only 11 and 12, and I felt like I didn't want to raise them.
I like the bonus round.
And yeah, I didn't want to bring them to Los Angeles to be raised. I wanted to come back to Philadelphia, and my city was hemorrhaging. And so like I said, I'm a community activist, and I feel like all these great things that I've obtained, what does it matter if you're not willing to make change or come back here, if you will, teach people how to fish? You know what I mean? And I just felt like, you know, I could do better and be better served by being, you know, again, I'm not Jesus, but Jesus was amongst the have-nots. And I felt like I needed to come down and support and try to uplift my community. And I think I did pretty well. I'm still doing it. I came into business in 1978. I came into business in 1978.
Oh, yeah, man. Because you promoted several shows that we've done together. They always sold out.
We had a great one coming up. We sold 8,500 tickets in Lang City. I was excited about it to this COVID.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. Right. I think that was the first time meeting Smoking Black.
No. I met them, and remember I seen y'all come do that. I met Smoking Black when he was in Player, but I'm saying that in terms of the show, the last show that y'all did, remember I came to the dressing room and I said how amazing y'all in Lang City. I believe Lang City. Let me tell you something. That show right there, again, I say it on my show, I'm gonna say it here. If no one's seen Drew Hill's show, I'm telling you right now, it's rock R&B with some soul all dripped all up in there. Let me tell you something. And again, once again, you're going to get your money's worth, and you're going to have to get them a tip on your way out. I'm telling you, it's an amazing, and I'm not just saying that. I'm not impressed because I've seen everybody. Everybody. Yeah. Let me tell you, it was crazy, and you can forget it in my book. So I literally I was with Michael in his last days. I was a Prince in his last days, which was listen, let me tell you what's really crazy. My intimate encounter with them, both was in the kitchen. How crazy is that? Yeah.
Wow.
In the kitchen.
What was the food like? Y'all was on y'all fat boy.
No. How about there was no food? I just happened to be sitting in the kitchen. Rodney invited me to the studio at Record One in LA, and I was sitting in the kitchen making a phone call. Michael came in. So we just in the kitchen together. I'm gonna let you read the rest of that in the book. And then Dougie took me to Prince's house after I want to say, Dougie, you know, Larry Graham and Prince would do these sheds in Prince's living room.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so he took me with him. I'm standing in the kitchen at the piano. Who walk up? The purple one.
Wow.
Again, you can read the rest of that in the book too.
Where's the book out?
I want to put it out. If I put it out myself, I'm going to put it out my birthday, December 20th of this year. Simon & Schuster has it, and it reads like a movie. We think you should have more of a huger, release. And I'm kind of like contemplating because I'm not one that needs I don't need a book deal. I can just put it out myself. A book is a gift that I keep giving. I think everybody, I think all y'all got a book in y'all. Everybody should do a book. It's therapeutic, right? It really is.
Man, your story will be, boy, that movie will be good. Who gonna play you?
Hey man, I don't know, but guess what? What I want to do is to share a little piece of my life. People are always asking me stories, and I've had some amazing times. Me playing golf with Tiger Woods in the rain. Me, Will playing golf with Tiger Woods with a dear friend of ours that thought he could beat Tiger Woods. He had beef with Tiger Woods, and Tiger beat the brakes off of him. And we taunted him the whole way. And he wanted me to sucker punch Tiger Woods on the golf course. He wanted us to jump Tiger Woods. I said, "Are you crazy?" I was like, "Are you crazy?" But that's in the book as well. So we have a bunch of amazing stories.
And Mike Tyson too, right?
Mike Tyson again. I've been, Mike. My brother. I fought, but my brother went to Junior Olympics with Mike Tyson. So in 84, yeah. And he was calling home and saying, "Man, it's this young kid. He's 14 years old. He's knocking everybody out." You know what I mean? But me and Mike, that's my guy. We super tight. So I've had some incredible relationships, just as well as my relationship with you, SisQo. Yes, I'm saying I've cultivated some amazing relationships over the years, over the 40+ years. And I say your success is based on your relationship, and I don't take my access for granted. But I'm the ultimate fan with the ultimate access. That's how I see it.
I think that says it all. I don't even know how we're gonna back the rest of the show up with that. But
you're
see,
professional.
man,
You're working out,
man. Love, brother. We're gonna see you soon because I think we got a show coming up with you. But can you please let everybody know where they can see you, where they can get you, your show, everything?
Well, first and foremost, I'm at Charlie Mack First Out. I'm Charlie Mack on everything else, and I have a show called The Brotherly Love Session with Charlie Mack. I used to do it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now I do it Wednesdays and Fridays. We have coming up. We have LL Cool J coming up. We have Neil Long coming up. This Wednesday, we got Faison Love, Melly Camacho, G Thing. We got Bill Bellamy. I mean, we got a host of. I just booked Ronnie DeVoe. I'm working on. I'm put it out there. I'm gonna speak on it. I'm working on Joe Biden.
Get out of here.
I'm working
on
that
would be dope. How was you had Lily and
Lily was great. Lily and Bobby and Bobby. Yeah, let me tell you something. That was an amazing show. SisQo, Lily, and Bobby Brown was an amazing show. Y'all should actually try to get SisQo too. You know what I mean? Give him a show because he's a great brother. You know what I'm saying? And get Lily and Bobby. You know what I mean? It was an amazing show. I'm telling you, it was amazing. And the response was out of this world. Y'all can't try to get me
in entanglement though, because y'all don't know the rest of the story. So. Charlie Mack, thanks again, Charlie. I love you, brother.
Love you, brother. Love you, brother.
You got that smoking section with smoke right here. Let's just go live.
SisQo, send me that real quick.
Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. You can catch us when you want it. You can catch us when you live. I'm your host, SisQo. And with me, as always, my co-host, Smoke Black, and DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos. Now you know where the cure for the quarantine blues is. It's that music. That was Drew Hill, Rule the World, from the Independence Day album.
Well, you need to play it. You should play the whole damn song, man.
I was tempted to, but with time. We can just know what that means, fellas. I could just keep dropping gems.
Oh man, you did. This is a gem dropping day. We had Charlie Mack just drop a bunch of gems, fellas. We're going to figure out what our remake song is. I got a couple of ideas. I'm gonna come from left field on that one with y'all, but we in the smoking section. Smoke, what's popping?
Man, in the smoking section today, we're gonna talk about that shit you just played, Rule the World. So that's on the Independence album, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Rule the World.
Y'all just talk about something real quick while I find this because
all right. Well, yo, how about my microphone? How about my microphone broke off? Like
that joint happened to me.
Who was playing the guitars on that
the other day?
What happened?
Who was playing the guitars on that record?
Oh hell, I don't. It might have been Henny. That might have been Henny. I don't know though, because I can't remember.
Damn, boy,
bad boy.
I can't remember who did the record. That was I believe Nokia spearheaded that one.
Damn, we're gonna include that into the show when we get back on the road. But what's going on, everybody? This is the smoking section. I want to talk about Toshiba or whatever the hell his name is, 69. The dude with the rainbow.
Oh no!
Right hair.
Good old 69.
Did you call him Takashi?
Yeah. Takashi Snitch 9.
Teriyaki 69. Okay. So this motherfucker is now off of home incarceration. Released a single back in May. He came out and released a single and a video just like that called what is it, Punani Tsunami or some shit. Has anybody heard that yet? Yeah.
He's Voldemort. His name is shall not be mentioned.
Okay.
Right. That shall not be named.
Well, here's my question to everybody. As far as Teriyaki 69 is concerned, does he need to be concerned about his life?
Exactly. Yes, he does. Yes. I don't know what you mean released. I was like, man, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, he's no longer on home incarceration, so I mean, he might want to stay in the house,
dude. I don't even know all of the story. And
the fact of the matter is, your boy was snitching, continues to snitch, and thumbs his nose at the concept of snitching. And how he was able to get away with shooting a video in New York is disrespectful,
man.
Yo,
just keep popping your head out, Whack-A-Mole. Just keep popping.
Yo, he's the cops. He is the cops rapper, apparently.
Bruh. Yeah, I mean, you know, snitches get stitches, don't they? I mean, shit. He might want to get somewhere and sit down.
The thing that's interesting about Homeboy is that he really feels untouchable because of his record sales. Because the hood wasn't messing with him like that in the first place. Like his little rainbow haired kid screaming on the track, like no one really ever took him seriously in the hood. You know, so all of his
fans started getting better too.
His fans was the suburbs. You know what I mean? That's what he brought in, and that's why he's able to continue to do stuff. But yeah, it's
because that one song he got with Nicki Minaj is dope though.
What?
Can I say something?
Yes, I'm waiting on you to say something. The first time that happened, that scared shit out of me.
Right, you know,
I'm gonna say this. It's a new culture, man, and it's been going on for a long time. I come up in a time where you didn't robbing wasn't the new thing. You know, you hustled till you got what you got. You know what I'm saying, and then you double that, and then you triple that. So the new wave is snitching, and fortunately the police, the government is doing a good job by allowing these guys, you know, the freedom to move how they move. You know what I'm saying?
It's incentive.
Yeah, and
you too can be Tekashi Snitch 9.
I mean, yeah. I mean, and the more, and I'm not trying to say somebody should get killed or done something to for snitching. That's not for me to say. Or what would I do if somebody snitched on me? It's not for me to say. But what I'm going to say is
it's okay to kill George Zimmerman, right? So yeah, y'all can kill him, but we ain't talk about killing.
They're making it cool, man.
Only George Zimmerman. No, I mean,
it's the new thing. You gotta look at it like this. If you go on anybody's Instagram page, you know, you see guys fanning money and drugs, and watch this. I had a cat send me. I mean, I you know, I'm a proponent for marijuana use. You know what I'm saying? I think marijuana is good. I'm be honest. This is what I think it's pretty good. I think it's I don't think I just haven't figured out how to tax it yet, so that's why it's not legal. But that's a whole nother thing. But you see, guys, a guy sent me an inbox of what he had to say, and I'm like, dude, this is
come on, man. Was his face in the picture? Was he like this?
What I'm saying is that's the cool thing to do now. Like they're not like it's like the new thing is promote your drugs on the internet. Wow.
Yo, you can't even put your face in the nude picture.
Y'all know what happened to him, right? I unfollowed, blocked, all of that. It was all over my page. But what I'm trying to say is it's just a new culture, man. I mean, the way shit was, the morals. She used to have morals. You don't do nothing to women, kids. You feel me? You don't do nothing at church. You don't do nothing in certain places. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that same. It ain't no rules no more, man. You know when we first got with Drew, man. One of my good friends got killed coming out of church, literally. You know what I'm saying? We was in London. You know what I'm saying? So, man. It's just different, man. That's why, you know, shit. I mean, ain't not gonna happen to Tekashi 69. Shit, he's the best police officer you ever seen in your life, man.
Right.
What's his name? To what?
Tekashi Snitch 9.
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki Snitch 9.
Tamagotchi.
Takesha 69.
Takesha. Now you saying something wrong with ladies. There's nothing wrong with the ladies. We love it.
I can't pronounce. And then I'm just call the nigga T. And the mama call him T.
I know, dude. I know another T. I know T who used to do security for Ray Lewis. So we just call him. We just call him Snitch 9. How about that one?
I like
Yaki.
Hey, we can leave Tekashi out. Just call him Snitch because he did snitch. I mean, and like double down on it. Like, yeah,
he did a good job. Like, I mean, saying if in cause of how good of a job he did a great job. Anytime you get multiple people locked up, shit, you was in that motherfucker saying like you get on first Sunday. You know, on first Sunday the whole Mack squad come together. He was the.
But how about
big
what you say? What you say, DJ Lee?
My big issue is that your boy was like, okay, look. You get caught up in something you have no intentions of getting involved in. Yeah, you ain't got no obligation to those people involved, but you out there portraying yourself like you in these streets. You the king of New York.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like, don't sit up there and rock with real gangsters who will end you quick. Mm-hmm. That's how we ended up in this trunk the first time around. And he's made it out of that one. Now you out there bopping around New York like it's cool.
Yo,
nah, bro, this is not the internet. You don't get
true. Yo, but think about it. Think about it. It's the setup. Because this what it looks like from the outside looking into me. It looked like they put old boy, took him off house arrest, right? And then basically put him out there like a fish for bait.
Mm-hmm. So we're done with you.
Right. So whatever. No. They ain't done with him. They put him out there for bait, and then to see who does something to him, and then follow the rabbit hole.
Y'all missing the whole thing. Watch this. I hate to bring out my street shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all missing the whole picture. The government needs for him to be safe, so the next snitch will snitch.
Right.
Do you understand? Like
or could go the way I said it too.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Either way, they still get what they want.
Nothing's gonna happen to him, man. He's gonna be good. They need him to be good.
Him and Zimmerman gonna be on Instagram spooning.
Bless his heart.
Who did that?
Yo, we gonna take a quick music break. When we get back, we got that Blackout with Black, and then we also have the 5 on it mix coming up here on SisQo Live.
Yeah. Waking up in the morning, feeling your touches like just in my cup. That's my day.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live. I'm your host, SisQo. Your music is alive. You can catch us when you want. You can catch us when it's live. And these are my co-hosts, Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Lee. On the ones and twos, give me a cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. That was Love Spell. Before we left, y'all, from my album Last Dragon. You can get that right now anywhere digital music is sold. Black, what's up with that Blackout, man? Sound like you had already started it with good old Snitch 9.
Well, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling real good and hoodish today, man. And a real nigga came home last week. When I say a real nigga, I'm saying based on Tekashi, Teriyaki.
No, he don't get no more first name, yo. It's just Snitch.
Turmeric 69. The opposite of Turmeric 69 is Loon, who went and done 15 years for her heroin conviction. Came home last week. While incarcerated, he changed his name. He converted to Islam. He changed his name to Amir. I'm not going to kill the rest of his name, but we're going to Amir. And he changed the rest of it to a more Islamic name. He's home, man. He's doing well, being received well, and I'm just happy to see good stuff happen to people, man. That go down and handle it the right way. It's easy. Like when I was in the streets, man, I always knew 2 things or 3 things. One of them wasn't a fairy tale that I was just gonna make all this money and everything was gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I knew what came with it, so I knew if I ever got in trouble, which I have, I was gonna do whatever came with it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the cat that took his time. He did he did like 15 years. I'm
Did
not
his
glorifying. I'm not glorifying what he did, but what I am glorifying is being a stand-up dude and taking your time. You know what I'm saying? You get in the game knowing that you could die or you could go to jail. It's two possible things that one or the other is going to happen. And he stood up and kept his mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? Took it on the chin, like he was supposed to. So shout out to Loon, man. Welcome home. I hope
you about get this money.
I hope he gets
that hit home. That really hit home because I know Loon like personally.
For real?
Pre-rap.
Oh wow.
He grew up in my building.
What?
I know him. I know his mama. I know his sisters, Mook and Mush.
What?
So it was really refreshing. I actually made contact with his sisters a couple years ago and I didn't even know that he had gotten locked up. I knew he had converted to Islam, but so I was very, very happy to see when he gets out, and I'm definitely gonna be trying to hit up his sisters to just to say what's up. And
oh man, absolutely.
I know it's government. I ain't gonna say
right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. If he is down to be on the show, we would love to have him. Loon. Hey man,
but he's Islam, bro. Like he did an interview on Al Jazeera, and they were like, "Hey, could you rap just a line for us?" He was like, "I'm just here to study the Quran."
All right. All right. On that note, he was like, "You can rap these."
Butch Harrison.
On that note, I think it's about time. Y'all know what time it is. It's that 5 on it mix.
Oh yeah.
With DJ Mr. Lee right here on SisQo Live. Let's go.
Just the way you like it.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is definitely alive. Clearly, with DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos. Cure for the quarantine blues. Let you know what to do. With myself, SisQo, and Smoking Black, my co-host. Boy, yeah, I can't think straight now. I'm over here dancing. Yeah, Rax dancing. He ain't gonna Rax high. Rax
almost got cussed out at the beginning of the show. I didn't know who the hell that was.
He was upset because Radio Rashid was talking about eating his mask.
That's so
he said to wear the mask, don't eat the mask. But hey, y'all know what time it is. It's time for that impeccable moment. Impeccable, you out there? You the wizard.
There he is.
The wizard with the motivation in the back.
I didn't know what y'all was doing. This is Purple Monday. I feel it gives me a certain royalty yet energy at the same time.
Yeah, man, that purple boy.
Charlie Mack was like immaculate, you know what I mean?
Dude, it was some things that I didn't even know. I thought just when you think you know everything, that's the beauty about Charlie as a person, a human being, and a friend, is that man, he never ceases to amaze. He always got something new up the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look, it's just about people. See, the thing I liked about the interview the most was sometimes you know a person one way and you think that's the box you put that person in, but that's not who they are. You know what I mean? And I think doing this SisQo Live look at Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee said, I'm dancer, security, DJ, businessman, entrepreneur.
Right.
You don't know and
booking agent.
And people want to put you in the box that they remember you as. You know what I mean? Like I'm out of high school now. I'm not breakdancing, and you know what I mean? It's like, come on, come on, don't do that. All right. So the impeccable moment today, and I heard him say, he talked about his truth, right? Charlie was talking about his truth, and I was listening to a sermon yesterday where it was talking about not speaking your truth will endanger your future.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Not. Let me put it like this: God is light, and the enemy is darkness. So he tries to get you really never to speak your truth. Everybody's out there now. I speak my truth. I'm speaking my truth. But do you really know what truth is? Okay, so here I'm gonna go to the Bible, right here, John 14:6, and it says Jesus told him. He said one thing: I am the way. He said, I am the truth, and then he said, I am the life. Right. So he is the way. So all this truth that you're speaking or that you're not speaking, that's holding you from your future in darkness, that could be pornography, that could be adultery, that could be something that happened to you as a child, molested, just something that's holding you back that you haven't shared, that your truth, because the truth will set you free, right? I think Charlie might have even mentioned that. And that's what made me just, because I didn't know what I always wait till I hear the show before I figure out what I'm going to talk about. And
okay, so you freestyle, you off the fly, you off the cuff.
Well, I write a note once I hear like something.
So you're in the moment.
That's why it's an impeccable moment, because it speaks in
that moment. I got it now.
Sometimes it just comes in that moment. So I think you should know about the truth. Okay, Jesus is the truth. So if you want to know what truth is, all the truth that you're bantering about, that is the truth. Okay, he's not only true, but truth itself. This may regard his person and character, right? He is a true God and eternal life. He was really a man as a prophet, and he taught God's truth, right? He was the priest, he was faithful, and he's also merciful. And we know he was there in the beginning, and he'll be there in the end. He is the king of everything, and he is the substance of all truths of gospel. So anything that's against Jesus is not the truth. Now, you may not believe that. That's just what I believe, and I'm going to ride with that one. You know what I'm saying? If I believe when I click that light on that it's going to come on, and I don't know quite how it works, I'm not an electrical engineer, I'm going to roll my dice with Jesus. So that's my truth. That's your impeccable moment. Yeah, Black.
Every time I want to throw a joke on you, the very next word before I say something, you say Jesus. I don't know.
That's the cold word. Like whenever you go with that, like that's the power word, brother.
I can't come against that. Every time I get you,
can we talk about what me and you were talking about? Can we talk about what me and you were talking about?
Well, hold up. When it comes to R&B, we the truth. Okay, go ahead.
What you say, Kev?
I said, can we talk about what we talked about earlier, or you want to leave it alone?
No, Olympics.
Leave it alone.
Man, you ear hustling smoke. I'm talking Black.
You on live, but shit, I ain't the only one listening to you.
He's right there.
You live in motherfucker.
He talking about me.
Another time, but we definitely need
let go and let God.
You know what? That's a whole conversation. I would love to get into that conversation.
We're gonna table that for another day.
Let's do that, man. Because there's some questions I got about the good book that we hadn't talked about that I think everybody would like to know. So we'll table that. We'll talk about that later. But man, Charlie Mack though, he was a lot of, like I was saying when he was here, a lot of you guys heard that story about Woody being a part of the group and decided to leave the group. You got Radio Rashid chiming in, and Charlie was one of the only people that was there who wasn't a part of our camp, like he was saying. And Impeccable, you and I were the only people that was around for that. And every time we would tell the story, it just sounded so unbelievable because people had a hard time understanding what happened. So it was just really good to have Charlie here, somebody that was outside of our quote unquote camp, that was there for that experience and was able to say something about it from the outside looking in, and how we had to just had to figure out on the fly in the moment what to do and how to do it, and not give up and keep going. Just like right now, we down in the basement coming to y'all live. We used to come to y'all live every week, and now we coming to y'all live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. YouTube.com/SisQo. That's our SQO live. If you don't know, now you know. Right here, y'all.
SisQo, I got a question about that. So, me and Charlie were there, right?
We're there. For anybody just tuned in, he's talking about there on the set of the Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West, which was an incredible set, right? Now, you made it seem like people didn't believe it, right? So we all have our story of what happened on the set. Is that similar to how people don't believe in God because they weren't there? You know what I mean? Even though you got Matthew, Mark, Luke, you got all these other witnesses who say it. You know what I'm saying? So that goes back to the truth. Even though you speaking the truth, even with some corroboration, everything that we hear you say has to be in faith because we weren't there, right?
Hey, man, it's like John Oliver was saying the other day. Him and John Cena are the exact same age, born on the exact same day, but they look completely different. So unless you knew that to be fact, you might not believe it. So it's a lot of stuff, especially right now during the pandemic. People are like looking at the internet and taking everything that anybody says, like my friend Smash said, taking any and everything that everybody say for truth. Sometimes you gotta go find your truth, and that's why I really want to table that religious talk impeccable, because I had sent you something that Smash sent me the other day. You never said nothing about it, but
man, you know how many things come. You gotta call me. I'm all these texts and threads. I'm on group me. I'm with my family. I'm in so many.
That's true. That's true. You do got 87 jobs.
If it's something that really means something, pick up the phone, y'all.
You know what? I think we should talk about it on the show, because some of the questions that I had about just religion in general, I believe a lot of people have. And so that I guess you'll be the guest that day. How about that?
How about that? Smoke is calling. What?
You said to call you if it was really important.
Yo, I'm calling you from that box. Yo, Radio Rashid. Hey man. Hey, let's wrap the show up and then go into the after party. I'm SisQo. That's impeccable. Radio Rashid, Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos. We got a great week for y'all. We got. Are we saying it? Are we saying what we got? On Wednesday, we got a special guest tweet, and on Friday we got RL from Next. It's gonna be great. So I see y'all. I hope you enjoyed the show. And Rack said, Don't make him racks that ass like the government.
Bruh, we weren't ready for racks.
Live, y'all.
I'm going live. Oh Lord. Let's go live.
Okay.
What's up? Welcome to the SisQo Live VIP section, the after party, if you will. I'm SisQo. That's Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you cure for the quarantine blues. We got our producer, Radio Rashid, and our manager, Impeccable, here for the VIP after party, fellas.
Hey, SisQo, let's be clear for everybody listening. When we say Tweet Wednesday and RL Friday, we're not talking about tweet of Next.
Oh, right. Because when you said when y'all put it in the group text, I was like, man, Tweet called me yesterday. I gotta call him back. No, not that Tweet. There goes my spirit up over my head. Talking about the beautiful young lady Tweet.
Yeah, I'm in bird.
I don't even get to do it. Somebody else does it before me now. I already get my business gone.
Shout out to my mom. She's been watching the show.
Mom Dukes.
Yeah, she loves all y'all more than me. She always talk about and that oh, okay. We in the after party with the video.
Captain Random strikes again.
Yo, right. We got Captain Random.
I'm really looking forward to hearing Rashid's rants today.
Let's go, Rashid. What's popping?
I had to put one together, but I'm gonna tell you this. Today I'm gonna dedicate it to the people out there. 5 words. Mind your own damn business. It's been a whole lot of folks out there that don't mind their business. Back in the day, folks used to mind their own business. Today, you see somebody like Black playing with the kids. You got something to say, oh, look at Black. He's taking time with the kids. They don't need to be playing football because they could get hurt. If your child is not on the team over there playing with Black now, mind your own damn business. Your child is at home 300 pounds on the game, and Black is out there working with the kids. People don't mind their own business. You even got people that go to church to get involved with other people's business. Yeah, I'm gonna go to church tomorrow. I'm gonna see if they show up.
Hold up. Isn't it a caveat with that? It's pretty much mind your business unless I guess you see like a lady getting smacked by a big dude or something, I think you should go for that.
It's a time when you get involved, but other times, if you just filming it to put it on World Star, it's a lot of people that got hurt, that got messed up for not minding their own business. They even go to church. Like you go to church.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there in the morning. I'm gonna find out if she show up in the morning. She's been in the club all night. I'm gonna go to church and see if she make it in the morning.
Mind your own damn business.
All right.
That's real.
There you go. That's the Rashid rant, y'all. Man, we starting to come up with these segments. Like I said, my mom has been checking out the show. She been loving the guests. She loved Portia Coleman. She said she was just so beautiful and spoke so eloquently. She thought the Tank was amazing. Said that he was funny. She said she loved hearing his story and about his career and our interactions. And she loves the different segments that everybody got. She said she literally gets excited when she said everybody loves when Smoke does the Fat Boy ish. So she be sending me food to send you. I'm like, Mom, send Mr. Smoke. Let him
go pick these up, Mama.
Yo, how they taste? I saw those in the aisle the other day. How they taste?
Just like little bitty motherfucking Chips Ahoy cookies.
And you need them, but you need them. You need some milk.
Yeah, milk and good. Milk and good.
Yo, Black, how'd you enjoy the show today, bro?
It's always informative. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we do a good job of touching. You like that, Mr. Lee. I see you smile when I said informative. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I can't be 3 hours. I got a few extra words, but we try to be as informative as we can across the board, whether it's music or what's going on, social issues. So to have Mr. Charlie Mack on with his vast career, I mean, like 40 years in the business, you know what I'm saying? He's pretty much been there and now, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man, I can't wait to read that book.
To get his insight, and then you're a funny dude, man. You know what I'm saying? We are standing with the raccoons, radio racks on racks on racks. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna eat his mask on but Radio Rashid's. That's a whole nother story.
And Wednesday I got beaver burgers. Get ready.
Oh hell no!
Oh yeah, brother.
You got some beavers in the box.
I'm gonna be on that Fat Boy ish Wednesday.
Impeccable. You got anything to add before we dip?
No, I mean the mix. We did the mix already. It's like
that motherfucker was rolling too.
Oh, dude, I didn't want it to stop.
I tried to pop in. I wanted to pop in, but you know what, Mr. Lee, before the end of the month,
okay,
I'm gonna hook my turntables up on the after party, and we can go back and forth. We're gonna try.
Oh yes, sir.
We're gonna try it.
That sounds
okay.
Exciting. All right, that sounds
exciting. We play a game called Roulette, where we'll just pick a theme and we'll just go back and forth with the DJ homies. So I do a joint called Sunday Fun Day with a bunch of private stream like this.
Oh, for real? Where that's at?
Well, let's have some of them guys on the show one time.
We can do that.
Oh, I forgot. Juice Boy Fresh is ready to do his juice box. Coming from the dance community. He's going to be coming here a couple times a month with some choreographers. So you guys, because remember we said music is alive. So we're doing the best that we can to come to you guys with all of the aspects of music, from producers, writers, performers, singers, musicians. Man, we're going to cover the whole spectrum because music is what we do. It's our life's blood. It keeps us alive, and we like to stay alive with it. So y'all stay alive with us because we coming to you live. SisQo Live. It's youtube.com/SisQo Live. That's our show. We will see y'all on Wednesday with the lovely Tweet. Peace.
Deuces.
Shout out to Barry Edwards, boy. Thanks for keeping it locked in and rolling with him.